stay clear. Don't get too close. Everyone treats each other like a fucking disease. The disease is what kept us alive in the first place, you know? The noise is good. The dissonance helps you hear the fidelity. The pain sanctifies pleasure. Death literally makes you love life. And I know I sound like a crazy person. I start to get riled up and I get to repeating myself. And I know I get riled up and I get to repeating myself. And I know I get riled up and I get to repeating myself. They say shit like, this is your story, this is why you're sick, this is why you're addicted, this is why you hurt. This is why your parents abandoned you. This is why bars. This is why booze. This is why you went screaming, running naked into the night. This is why you were found in a flower bed wrapped in the American flag. And I get that. I get how it would seem like that. I do. I get it. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. No answers. You drive and you all fucking night of no answers. You can't multiply by dividing. 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 You can't multiply. Maybe you're not supposed to have an answer, and you can't multiply by dividing. You drive and drive and drive. You've got to keep it together. You've got to deal with this, but you won't. When the sun comes up, you're already gone. When the hammer comes down, you won't be there. And you can't multiply by dividing. It's okay. You can do this. You can process this. You're not crazy. You made a mistake, and you have to deal with it. You don't shy away from the pain. You let it wash over you, do its thing, change you in the ways you need to change. All you can do is adjust. Things happen, shit happens, and you deal with it. You will deal with this. You're not a bad person. You're not a bad person. You are 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 not a bad person. You're not a bad person. You are not a bad person. You're not a bad person. You are not a bad person. You're 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 not a bad person.
Have been practicing.
I know.
I had it. I know I had it.
It was a fawn.
It was a 4-pointer.
It was a pretzel head. You know what my dad used to always say?
The wall is always waiting.
Mm-hmm. And? Not every buck makes the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not me. You're the one who's fucked up. You are afraid to live. All you do is pretend. All you do is run. Pretend it's easy, juggling 1,000,001 fucking things, turning the crank, trying to make your life happen, trying to stay afloat, juggling the work and the hours and being something you're not. How do you make everyone happy? How the fuck do you make everyone happy? How do you balance a thought? How do you make everyone happy? How the fuck do you make everyone happy? How do you balance a thought? How do you balance a fucking thought? How do you balance a fucking thought? How do you make everyone happy? Those shitty fucking feelings. It's not like anyone listens. It takes all your strength to fucking speak and no one listens. If you had just answered the phone, things would have been different. If you had just played it cool, things would have been different. If you would have just kept your fucking mouth shut, that you wouldn't have sent that conversation down a sinkhole. You try and try and try to keep it steady, but who is ever really there? Who is ever there to teach you anything? Why did you freak out? Why did you run? Why are you always running? Why did you freak out? Why did you run? Why are you always running? This is why you don't belong. This is why all the good is gone from your life. This is why you're screaming inside. And I have to go and wake out. Everything goes narrow, becomes a tunnel, and I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But I do. I go dark, and the dark comes in close when you're alone, right? And knows you're weak, you're vulnerable, desperate. Comes in like a blanket over your ears and eyes, and it has a voice, and it speaks. The dark comes in like a blanket over your ears and your eyes, and it has a voice, and it speaks, and it makes you forget who you are. So you put on a face. It's easier not to be yourself. Get away. What's so funny is that it doesn't help. People think you're fine. You're not fucking fine. You're not fine. People think you're fine. You're not fucking fine. You're not fine. You're not fucking fine. Things got so fucked up. I freaked out. These things got so fucked up. I freaked out. Things got so fucked up.
Just get down, I'm fine. You know your mother, right? It wasn't happening. That is the only time that I've ever pushed a woman out of a tree. It's also why I don't bring your mom hunting with us anymore.
Yeah. I can hear Grandpa now looking at me. Do you know you shouldn't have done that thing?
Do not be telling your mother that I'm telling you these stories. Or we're gonna go hungry tonight.
You'll go hungry.
Go entertain yourself, smartass. I gotta go take a piss.
didn't know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't know anyone. We're gonna make this right.